Hello everybody, welcome back to Tech Tuesday, the least popular series of the week. Whatever, still love to do it. Except when I run out of ideas. This is the idea we did last time. It's actually really cool. If you remember, we took pumpkin pie, and let's say the combination was actually 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that's 4, and we hit check. And all gets taken back, and its light turns on. And then we can reset. These should be full. Hit them back. Wait, and to do that, now they're resetted. Okay, and we built this thing, and it was really cool. And now I have literally no ideas. I do have one idea, but I kind of want to save it as a last resort, and I really want to do something with the composter again because they're so versatile, and nobody really sees them as anything useful. So, I think we're gonna do something else combination lock style, and I am excited. Okay, so the goal of this build is to make a combination cube. So we're gonna go in the smallest area we can and attempt to make a combination lock with all of these: a lectern, an item frame, a cauldron, and a composter. Cauldron is obviously one of the least options, but still a viable idea nonetheless. And so the hard thing about this will be, of course, squeezing all of these combination locks into one. I am also considering doing a rotating block one, but that's only if we have space, and I guess we'll start right here. Okay, it took me a while to figure out. So the goal is to have this torch on it, this torch off, and this torch on. I could not think of using cauldrons. Here we go. So it's 3. This is like 2 settings. If you do anything lower, that torch will turn on. It'll be wrong. Of course, same thing. And if you fill it up all the way, both of them will turn off. But if you get the perfect combo, which is this, yep, I am scared we might glitch that if we go to 4. Oh, that's not so good. What if we set the combo to 1 and set this one to 0? If you go any lower, there'll be nothing. 1, 2. Okay, good. So 1 is going to be a good combo. Okay, 1 is our combination. And of course, if we glitch it with 3. Okay, we're all good, guys. So now that we have the cauldron part of it done, I have so many diamonds because I was assuming that I need them. We can get the cauldron out of our inventory, pick off the diamonds because I was not done with those yet, and work on the next part of this lock. And now that I'm thinking about it, we can just put a chest right here, fill it up with water bottles, so like that. Okay, so I have to mess around with the design a little wee bit, but we should be all good now. We can throw away a water bucket and composter. Don't think we're gonna need those anymore. And you can see if this goes any bit over, that will turn on and it will ruin the system. And if we empty it, oh, not think that through. Okay, if we give 1, it will not even power this one, so it has to be a perfect 2 for that to work, and we should be all good there. That is a very convenient setup, I have to admit, although I want to make it smaller. After a lot of tinkering, I found an elegant solution to our issue. Oh, my issue. Thanks for watching if you haven't made it this far. We have a little thing just like this, and this system works splendid from what I've seen. Now, last and left is to make an item frame, and there isn't really a wool color for item frame. We're gonna go with white because that's the color of the thing in the middle. Now, the thing about an item frame, we can't really give it a chest on the side. The item frame doesn't count that it takes up space, by the way. That is purely resourcical. That's just nothing to do with anything. Now we have an arrow, and yeah, let's work on that. Okay, so after tweaking the design, and this actually fits in the gap now, we have this. Now, this isn't the world's prettiest contraption, but it definitely does the job. So, with this disgusting mess of comparators, we have fully completed this area, and right now it is a gorgeous 5x5 cube. Hopefully we can save those dimensions, although I highly doubt it because now there's the actual logic, and these pistons already leave the area. Huh. That will definitely very, very much be an issue. What are we gonna do about that? Now, I don't know. Oh my god, oh my god. So, we had to make sacrifices. We did not lose our 5x5 perfect cubeness, but sacrifices were made. Okay, so here's my thought process. I was using the torch to turn this off, so like I would replace this with redstone dust, but that would create a burnout clock for the torch because it would connect with this and just keep unpowering and powering the torch, so that didn't work. Then I thought of this idea, which is actually quite clever if I do say so myself. So if I flick this, that Bible code is 1, 2, 3, 4. If I flick like this one to page number 4, you can see this torch turns off, so nothing happens, but this redstone line goes too far, so the redstone block gets taken away. The redstone block is, I think, our whole core. I hope I can make that work. But if we also go one too low, the redstone dust doesn't make it, but this rail turns on, powering the observer. The slime block does go under the 5-block perfect cube, but in all honesty, if somebody can do this, then I'd be amazed if you can fit a 4-block combination into this little hole. Item frames included. Also with this little area to spare, so yeah, have fun with that. But if somebody can do this, I'd be amazed, because this is probably the best way that I could think of how to do it. Anyway, regardless that this has worked so well, to be honest, can't I just do like this? Won't this work? 2. Yeah. Yeah, because there's no touch will turn off, and the way it only works is... Okay, so we can do that here, and if we turn this one too far... Okay, that redstone dust turns on, but if we turn this to like the setting of 2, it gets turned away. 3, still away. And then 4, it gets sucked back because the torch turns off. 5, it just gets taken away. And so now we have it all good. The power sources will only work. That was good. Now it's time to make sure we can fit down this line a working source. And if you're wondering if these modules have to do anything, then you've forgotten these pistons. Because if this module is one too little, well, it gets retracted. If it's one too much, it gets pushed away. So that's pretty good. Now to make sure it works with pumpkin pie, because I haven't tested this one in a while. Away. And Eden. Must be 2. Wait a second. Wait just 1 second. Eden. Oh. I hate to say it and admit defeat, but the only way we can make this work is kind of scummy, but like it's making this combo be working only for 0, which is kind of a bummer. Do I have to do that? I can't really think of a better solution. If I put a hopper here, no, pumpkin pie doesn't really get sucked out. I don't know what to do. The only way we'll do this would be a combination of 0, because then we need no chest, but that would be kind of ruining the point of a custom-made combination look. So, really, once you get it, you know, if you get it reset, you're kind of guaranteed a win, because this thing will always, this was not fast enough. That sucks. I hate to say it, but there seems to be really nothing I can do here. Hey everybody, it's been a while since I've played in the surviving testing world, I'm not gonna lie to you all, but this has come to my attention. I kind of reworked the whole system. I was trying to make it better, how to make it function. I went back to the basics, and pretty much the compost earth glitch was still happening, like, you know, it wasn't on for a sec. And the design is broken. I have nothing. And so I worked, and then I found it. So let's say we have the wrong code. This redstone lamp is obviously off, and if you put it back to 4, it will still be on. The way this works is all I do is put the composter on the top. Why did I not think of this earlier? It does fit in this space, except for obviously these 2 barrier blocks, so that's kind of a fail, but it's still a pretty good design. Pretty much both these torches have to be off. If one of these is gone, this will be on, and it will ruin the whole mechanism. This works with everything. If I turn this to page 2, it won't work anymore. And the composter glitch is fixed. So even if you fill this all the way up, okay, obviously it will turn off. And it will blink, but you can tell it won't work. So yeah, that is pretty much the whole thing. Cauldron works as well. I hope you all have enjoyed today's video. If you have, then be sure to leave a like and subscribe. But thank you so much for watching. This has been me, Wifies, and I'm out. Thanks for watching. Peace.